4 years 2 semata 0 tumwebaze John 37 twine John Ezra 0. Rukwasi Catholic Church aine Godfrey 78 Chikongo Francis 1 Chigonya 9 years 1 semata 0 tumwebaze 48 twine 1. Yaruhanga Farm aine Godfrey Kaguta 75 Chigongo Francis 0 Chigonya Angela 1 years Moses years Moses 0 semata Idi 0 mwebaze Jet 11 0.
Please stop using ChatGPT and Canva like children's toys.
So
Center. The returning officers just read and declared results for directly elected members of parliament, that is in Mawogola North. All right, my producer is saying that we are already on air. Thank you so much, Samuel Sendono. Now, we are at the Tally Center, that is in Sembabule district, but I am still with one of the observers, but who is also a journalist. Mr. Nicholas, and we want to understand from him how has it been as a journalist to disseminate information to the audience. How has he been able to relay all the information that is gathering on ground so that it reaches the audience that he serves? So kindly take us through. You went to the polling stations very early in the morning, you gathered all the information you had. How were you able to communicate that information given the fact that the internet had been shut down?
My friend Ivan Kawa, Ugandan is watching you this TV. What I can say, cutting off the internet was very unfortunate. It was very disappointing and heartbreaking. In fact, I can say it was an abuse of human rights, most especially the Access to Information Act, which is part of us as journalists. It gave us at the time as journalists to disseminate the information as we were on our job doing the work of disseminating the information. Because you had to write SMSs, SMS takes a lot of time to compile a lot of information. So if we had the internet on, we could use our PCs, type the information, very well compiled, and then you send to your bosses. But then with using a mere phone, the phones can jam. A lot of problems using a lot of airtime. You could reach a place with urgent information, but when you find yourself the airtime is already off, it was very unfortunate, and it gave us at the time, and I can again and again say it is a violation of human rights, most especially in this digital era. We are living in a global village. The only way we can communicate is through the internet. when you cut it off, you have cut off the whole world. You have denied those people down their rights to know what is going on in their country, what have happened where they are not, where in their area of residence, what is happening in Zimbabwe. I'm deep in Manyama, in Sangala, in Mawogola County. What is happening to my candidate? What is happening to the polling station? When the internet is off, those people down, they were not well covered also, because they could not follow very well on their TVs, they could not follow very well on their radios deep in the villages, because us, the journalists who were disseminating that information, we are getting that hard time. Yeah, we delayed a lot. The thing that you could send at 9 p.m. could reach at 12, or it could got aired at 2. Yet it was to be aired at 9 in the morning. But because you have been delayed, the internet is off, we got a lot of hardship.
Actually, I've been told there are some journalists who had to put the information on the taxis and buses to ply to their stations to air the content.
Yes, they did, especially our colleagues who works for the TV. They had to compile the information, make a CDs, put on flash, and then take it to the taxi. It takes like 6 to 7 hours to reach Kampala from Zimbabwe. For the information that you covered very early in the morning, and then you have another information you have covered in the noon time, that means that one will reach very late in the night.
For now, there is someone who has stood up to raise an issue. Let's listen to what she's raising an issue. They are giving her a microphone. We're going to hear what she is raising. And
thank you, Mr.
That is Mary Begumisa.
And everybody present. I am Mary Begumisa, a candidate now and a sitting member of Parliament. Now that you're going to declare the results, I want to put a few concerns before you and your team and to the group of our people, of our voters in Zimbabwe district and to the Ugandans at large. Zimbabwe district has 17 sub-counties. Since morning, I have called your office. I've called even Justice Byabakama himself about a lot of things, about voter bribery in Maogora West, Maogora County. As I talk now, abantu bange abakyali wabweru, ba agency baffe bangi baliridde ku nsiko mu Matete, Maogora County, obokisi bungi bwatwaliddwa mu Gombora zonna 3 ne Maogora West, where I come from. I called Susan and I was still at my home. A lot of injustice has been done on us as a people of Zimbabwe district. I want you to note, nazze wano ku ssaawa emu yennyini, I'm the only sitting member of Parliament in this room. Nga ninda okulaba.
And one thing about Deriv, yeah, when you just know what you're doing, right, trust me, you're good to go, right? Less manipulation, simple and straightforward. Apparently, I think we have like few female traders, like in where I'm coming from, in Nigeria to be specific, right? So I want them to see this as a motivation, to see this and understand that it's very, very, very possible with Deriv, to be specific.
At the NRM, and thank you, sir. Mr. Returning Officer, Yagala kutegeeza ebitonotono as you go ahead to declare that we are going to court on the same, at least in Maogola County and Maogola West, where I come from, and other polling stations which I called your office since morning and no justice was given. Ebyalo bingi tubilistinze, abantu baffe bangi mbadde ku Rainbow, bazze nga bakaaba, mbalese nga bakaaba, bazzeeyo mu constituencies nga bakaaba. I told them, no, kangende babisome nga wendi ku lwammwe bannasembabule, mulibeera abajulirwa nti nayimirira ng'omubaka wammwe. Yes, I am independent. From day one, I never got justice, but it's okay. Njagadde bino bijje gye muli, neebaza Katonda the whole district bye batabbye byonna tusobodde obikuŋŋaanyaayo biibino. Ojja ku witnessinga the same handwriting. Omuntu omu n'awandiikira ebyalo 4 Nakasenge, Erebitakuli, voter bribery, video tubadde nazo, obutambi tubadde nazo, naye nga bakulaga tokkirizibwa wadde okusemberera a station. I want to tell you, sir, if I were you, I would not go ahead to declare any results in the place of district woman member of parliament, Sembabule district. And if you went ahead, it's okay. It's okay. But if I were you, I would hold on a little, call people here, banna Sembabule, ne bakubuulira, my official agent is here. Stand up, sir. He is a graduate, Mr. Chigonya Kasi. Si wapitu ajulira obyonna bye tuyiseemu, bannasembabule bajulira, but you are free to declare as usual, but it will go at least in the annals of history. Sembabule, abantu abatono ab'olubatu baatuula ne bagiryamu olukwe ne bagirondera omubaka gwe batalondangako. I thank you.
Hello.
Thank you, sir.
Well, that is Mary
Thank you,
Begumisa,
Ariwo, for raising
the woman
those
member of
concerns.
parliament. The returning officer is responding.
I want to guide here that the Electoral Commission, when it prepares, it also receives results, tallies, and declares. Any grievances that may come later are addressed where they are supposed to be addressed. The reason as to why we announce these results is to help you know what we have received and what you have. Then you can make a comparison, and you have if you have a case put forward, then you have a base. I think I'm clear, and I beg to proceed. Thank you. It's not a meeting that we are going to have. Results, please, can we continue and we declare? Take note of where you have a discrepancy, and you will address your issues where they are supposed to be addressed. Thank you. Declaration of results. District Woman Representative to Parliament, to Town Council, Canon Ward, St. Elizabeth City Center 3, Nabut Z. Kankunda Nina, 71, Chinkwire Esther, 33, Mary Begumisa, 133, Ambassador Florence, 25.